Hello once again, I'm Big Brother Rod with Camrod Media, and welcome to another edition of The Logical Conclusion is Love. Again, on this channel we talk about how to make your life better so that you can in turn make the world better. Because the world is made up of a lot of good people or a lot of lousy people. So today I want to talk again about the stock market because I kind of want to get into what's happening right now. If you've seen the earlier video, we talked a little bit about the links to RobinHood and WeBull, but you might have some fear right now because the last couple of days we've been hearing the stock market's pulling back. You know, there's a dip in the market, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I want to address this because we've seen this before. If you don't pay attention to the news, this has happened many times before. It happened in 2008. That's the worst one I've seen in a long time. It happened last year when COVID first hit. The market just dropped and trashed and everybody's, oh, is the market going forever? Oh, the market's not going forever. And here's my theory on this. The market represents all the businesses right now in the United States, right? When you buy stocks, you're buying shares of those businesses. If the stock values go down, the businesses are still there. So when the value of Apple stock, say if Apple drops to, it's $130 right now per share. If Apple were to drop to $60 per share because of a market crash or something catastrophic that happens in the world and all of a sudden things kind of slow down, Apple is still Apple, right? So Apple will still be, they got fat bank accounts, they're selling iPhones one way or another, they're putting out services that people are paying for on a monthly basis. Apple is still going to be Apple, right? So we have to remember this when we get this, we see all the fear in the marketplace. The market is kind of like poker. In a way, there's some math there, but it's kind of like poker. You're not playing against the house, you're playing against people. And when you see people afraid and people drawing all their money out, you might want to think about being brave and buying the dip. You buy at a lower price because over the long haul, forever, the market is consistently going up in value. It's a fact. It's a fact. Google it if you don't believe me, but this is how you have to look at this. Over the long term, the market's going to go up. So if you buy Apple at $130 for one share and it drops to $60, you can bet it's going to recover at a certain point. Don't know exactly how long it'll take, but historically, it doesn't take that long for it to recover from a drop like that. So I want you to kind of change your thinking as you think about this return on investment that we're trying to get. And this is just buying stocks just to hold the stocks at the value. There are stocks that give you dividends that pay you for holding them. AT&T has an awesome dividend. For a $30 stock, you get $1.50 per year per share, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's better than stocks that give you nothing, and you know you've got that coming. Every quarter, you're getting 50 cents or whatever it is per share. Every quarter, I think, yeah, so it's almost like $2, I think, because the valuation is like 6% right now with AT&T. Just for holding it. Now you can still make money by selling options. We'll talk about that at some point. We'll get to that point. But right now, I want you to get into the market. I want you to not be afraid. I want you to conquer your fear. Now I'm a warrior. 16 years in the Army, right? And I'm a scholar. I got my MBA. You know, I've done some schooling. I've been schooled a little bit. I've been in management. I understand business, right? Own business, right? So I'm a warrior and I'm a scholar. And I'm gonna tell you, when everybody's afraid and pulling back in the stock market, you need to knuckle up and get ready. Because now's the time to go in and buy. And if you don't want to do it all at once, you don't have to, but dip your toe in the water. It's kind of like when you're, if you're completely out of shape and you want to get in shape, you can go get a trainer and have them, run you through all these different things. And if some people actually need that. But my mentality, the way I tell you to go about this, go to the gym consistently for 5 days, right? Just to get started. Just go. Get inside the gym. Make that commitment to your head. You know what? I can walk in the gym. Just walk around that piece. So you get up in the morning, get your jacket on, get your shorts on, whatever, you get in the gym, and you walk around the first day. Me, traditionally, if I know I haven't been to the gym in a long time, I'll touch the weights. So I'll pick up some very light weights. It's okay. Curl a little bit, maybe do a light bench press. Look in the mirror a little bit like, yeah, okay, I get it. It's just a mental muscle that you're flexing, right? You're flexing this mental muscle to make yourself get up and do it. If it's walking, you know what? I'm just gonna go out and walk to the corner. You might be the person that's like, yo, I sit on the couch all day, I gained a lot of weight. I need to walk or run or something. Okay, get up and walk. Walk to the corner. Just to the corner. Or get to the mailbox. Whatever it is for you to take that baby step to get going, do it. But do it consistently for 5 days. And every day, just add a little bit more. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to get in that mental muscle. It's easy, right? So with this stock market game, trust me, it won't crush you financially. It will help you financially, but you gotta get your mindset right. There's tons of books out there right now. There's tons of people on YouTube. I'm not the only one saying go out and invest. You know, I'm not the only one. I'm telling you, it's the way to do it. Look at Warren Buffett. Look at all these famous people. They'll tell you go out and invest. If you got a financial advisor, they might tell you some different ways to go about it. You might have debt. I don't know your individual situation financially, right? So I can't say exactly what you should do. Me, I have some debt. I have some credit card debt. I have a house. I have a car, almost paid off. So I do have some debt, but at the same time, I do invest, right? Because yes, I'm paying 9%, 10%, or maybe even 20% on some credit cards, but I'm only keeping that debt for a very short time. Then I pay that off and that kind of goes away. I might charge up something else, but that's very short-term debt. My money that I'm investing is for the long term, to bring in that long-term income, start building while I'm working my job and have my businesses, working there, bringing in income. I also want this money that's in the stock market to start shooting me a little income, and eventually they'll start picking up more and more and more and more and snowballing. You start with a little bit, boom. Like say you have a job right now and you're making say $40,000 a year, right? And say you make a $200 per year raise. Take that $200 and don't take it. Take that $200 and put it into your stocks for 2 or 3 years, and you probably invest way more than that. But I'm just saying, just get used to where you're at and just do a little bit more. So I said all that to say, in this market right now, we're having a dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Because it's going to go back up. The value's going to go up. And if you want to sell at that point, go ahead. But trust me, it's going to go back up. The companies that are valued have value. And now that there's more money being printed, they're giving out free money for COVID. There's more money being developed and printed to pay bills and things like that for people, free money. The more money there is, the less valuable your money is. So basically, you need more money. All right, so maybe that sounds a little crazy. Okay, so let's describe it this way. If there were $100 in the world, you had $1, you have 1/100th of all the money in the world. You're doing pretty good. If they printed 1,000 more dollars, you no longer have 1/100th of all the money in the world. Matter of fact, you've only got like 1/1,000th, less than 1,000th of all the money in the world. You're not doing as well as you were when you had 100th of the world, of the money in the world. So what you need to do is buy the stocks, because the stocks, the businesses will still have their value. If the businesses were worth $100,000, if one business that you own stocks of is worth $100,000, the whole business itself is worth $100,000, and they print more money, the business will be worth more money because they're going to start charging more for things, because the value is going to go up, or the value of the dollar goes down, so they'll start charging more. So in that case, You buy stocks and it's like a safety net, right? Kind of like buying gold. Stocks, gold, Bitcoin. You buy gold right now, it's worth, say you buy gold at $1,600. When somebody wants to buy gold 10 years from now and the value of the money's inflated, the same amount of gold will cost them $2,000, $3,000 because of the inflation of the money. So we'll get more into some of these terms of inflation. We'll talk about some elasticity. These are things that I kind of want to share on this channel as we get into the stocks and the financial parts of it. We'll get more into the physical fitness and things later on. If this type of stuff is interesting to you, if my voice is nice and you like to hear my voice, please like and subscribe. Go with this channel as we grow with this channel, or grow with this channel as we go with this channel, however you want to say it. And just always remember, the logical conclusion is love. It's always love.